Come here. Yeah, you. Come closer. I've got something to show you. This right here. This is an executive order from Donald Trump. Check out the headline. Protecting Second Amendment rights. You see it? A sitting president actually doing something to safeguard the Constitution instead of creatively tiptoeing around it to infringe on your rights. It's like spotting Bigfoot, just incredibly rare. You never see it. Even though I've seen Bigfoot before. I don't care what anyone says, I've seen him. And you know what? I'm here for it. Now, what exactly does this executive order do? Let me break it down for you. The order directs the Attorney General to go on a 2A treasure hunt, or maybe a witch hunt, depending on who you ask. It demands a comprehensive review of all federal actions, rules, and policies related to firearms and ammunition from the past 4 years. We're talking rules issued by the DOJ and ATF about firearms and federal firearms licenses, classifications of firearms and ammunition. Yes, ATF. We're side-eyeing you and your creative definitions. Reports from the White House Office of Gun Violence Prevention. Positions taken by the federal government in lawsuits affecting Second Amendment rights. Any policy or enforcement action that could infringe on your right to bear arms. The Attorney General has 30 days to report back to the president with findings and a plan to fix anything that violates the Second Amendment. So in plain English, this executive order is saying, let's make sure none of these gun laws or policies are trampling our constitutional rights. It's like hitting the reset button on federal overreach. But before we dive deeper into this, let's talk about the making of a bold statement. And no, I'm not talking about one of those bland political press releases. I'm talking about the I'm guessing you're not here about the alcohol or tobacco design available at shop.mrcolionnoir.com. This design features a cold snake wrapped around a rifle, a modern spin on the classic Gadsden flag. It's a clever and cheeky way to highlight what we all know. When the ATF shows up, they're definitely not here to chat about your wine cellar or your cigar collection. So whether you pick it up as a hoodie, a t-shirt, a woman's tank top, or tumbler, this design says it all with a dose of humor and a lot of style. So head over to shop.mrcolionnoir.com, hit the link in the description section of this video, and grab yours today, because nothing says don't tread on me quite like sarcasm wrapped in a rifle. Now, back to what this executive order means for the gun community. So, for starters, it means accountability. This order calls out the alphabet agencies, looking at you, ATF, and says, hey, are you guys following the Constitution, or are you making shit up? It's a huge step towards reining in federal agencies that have a track record of overstepping the confusing and often contradictory gun regulations. It also means hope. Hope that some of the more egregious rules, like those targeting pistol braces or redefining what counts as a firearm, could be on the chopping block. If done right, this could roll back regulations that punish law-abiding gun owners while doing nothing to curb crime. But more than anything, this executive order sends a message. The Second Amendment still matters. It's not a suggestion. It was a declarative statement. Now, you think that in a country founded on the principle of liberty and self-determination, protecting a constitutional right would be universally celebrated. But no, the anti-gun lobby saw this executive order and went full meltdown mode. Take this gem from March for Our Lives. For example, breaking. President Trump just made his first move to totally... Who am I fooling? They don't talk like that. Breaking! President Trump just made his first move to totally dismantle life-saving gun safety laws. He wants to get us killed. We say hell no. Okay, first of all, let's pump the brakes on the drama. Wants to get us killed? Really? The executive order doesn't say abolish all gun laws. It says review the laws and eliminate the ones that violate the Constitution. If these laws are so life-saving and constitutional, what are you worried about? Now, here's what really gets me. For years, these same groups have been calling Trump a fascist. But now, when he issues an order that literally limits his own power and reinforces a constitutional right specifically designed to prevent tyranny, they're upset. So which is it? Is he a fascist, or is he empowering the people to keep government in check? You can't have it both ways. This is the thing about the anti-gun lobby. They don't want to have an honest conversation. They rely on fear, hyperbole, and let's be honest, straight up lies. Lies. They know this executive order doesn't dismantle all gun laws. They know it's about constitutional compliance, but acknowledging that would mean admitting that their narrative is built on shaky bullshit grounds. This executive order is a win for the gun community. It's a long overdue check on federal agencies and a reminder that the Constitution still holds weight. It's proof that protecting the Second Amendment isn't just a slogan, it's an actionable goal. And as for the anti-gun groups, keep crying. We'll be over here celebrating our freedoms one range day at a time. And don't forget, head over to shop.mrcolionnoir.com or click the link in the description section of this video. I don't know if it's there, here, whatever. I don't know what medium or mode you're watching this video on, but click the link in the description section and grab your ATF shirt today. One thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you. And we're all fighting this culture war together. Now you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together we can stop the suppression of our 2A rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.